Hello, let's start with the first tutorial of Creo Parametric 1.0. So, to start with, let's see the basics of Creo, what Creo has got in it. So, click on New, this tab will appear, click on Sketch and click OK. So, Sketcher window appears in front of you. This is the standard Sketcher window of Creo Parametric 1.0. It includes all the functions, all the commands which are necessary to draw a 2D outlet of a figure. So now starting with some of the basic commands like line. First one is line chain. When you want to select line chain command, it gets activated. So now you can draw as many lines you want to without pointing the cursor again and again. You just have to keep on clicking and the line would be constructed automatically. So now select to come out of the command and we have a particular layout with line command. Using another command which is line tangent, it can only be used when you have to draw a particular line which would be tangent to two circles. So draw two circles like this and now take line tangent, click on the first circle and then the another. Here we have the line tangent command. So now let's see how we can draw a particular rectangle in the sketcher mode. Select corner rectangle, mark one point and then another. You will have a rectangle with you. So another command is slanted rectangle. Slanted rectangle is basically used to create a rectangle which is at a particular angle. So for this you just have to select the command, mark one point then another. Now it would take this line as the base of the rectangle and it will draw the rectangle, entire rectangle with respect to this base. So here we have a rectangle which is inclined to a certain angle. Now if you want to draw the center rectangle is basically nothing but you just have to specify the center point and the corner point of the rectangle. So let me take this point as the center point and now this point as the corner point of the rectangle. So we have a center rectangle with us. The parallelogram command in rectangle feature is only for constructing a parallelogram. So take 2 points, 1 and 2. Now this will take this point as the base for the parallelogram and we construct the parallelogram with respect to the base. So here we have a parallelogram with us. So now if we want to draw a circle, let's move on to the circle command. First one is center and a point. Center and a point is mark one center, click on it and then drag the cursor. So you have a circle with you. Point anywhere and you'll get a circle. Concentric circles are used to make concentric circles with respect to a certain center. So let me take this center and draw a circle. Now I don't need to select the center again and again. It will automatically take the center and draw concentric circles with respect to the center. So now select command is used to come out of a particular command. So if you gonna press this command, what will happen, you will automatically come out of the select activated command which is by default circle as for now. So when I'm gonna select the select command, I'm gonna come out of the circle. See, the circle command is deactivated now. So now if you want to use the 3 tangent command, it is used to draw a circle which would be tangent to another 3 circles. Like let us draw some circles here first. The first one is this, the second one is this and the third one is this. Now I need to draw a particular circle which would be tangent to all of these 3 circles. So I would select the 3 tangent command and then would select the first circle, move on to the next one and then to the third one. So I will have the fourth circle which is tangent to all of these 3 circles. So now Let's see what arc command has got in it. First method to draw an arc is 3-point or tangent end. It is used to create an arc by 3 points. Take the first point, then the another, and the third point according to your convenience. We have an arc over here. So if you want to draw the arc by center and its end, you just have to specify the center and then the end of the arc. Now you can create an arc from here like this. You can create as many arcs as you want to, but you just have to specify the center point first and the end point of the arc, and then you can create arc in the way you want. Another is 3 tangent. 3 tangent command is just like the 3 tangent command in the circle feature. So you will have to take reference of 3 arcs or circle over here. Let me take this. Now if I want some arc which should be tangent to all of these 3 circles, so I would select the 3 tangent command in the arc menu and then select the first circle, move on to the second one, and then move on to the third one. Here I have this arc which is tangent to the first, the second, and the third circle. Now for concentric arcs, you just have to take the center. Select concentric, take a particular center, and now you can draw as many arcs you want to at wherever point it is required. You just have to specify a center first, and you can draw as many arcs you would like to. Now conic. Conic is something different. Conic arc means it would create an arc in a conic way. When you select the conic command, so you have to select one point, then another, then this arc. It would be in a conical shape. You can have the arc in a conical shape. So it is basically used to draw an arc in a conical way. So we finished with arc section. Now let's come to ellipse. Ellipse basically consists of 2 types: axis and ellipse and center and axis ellipse. In axis and ellipse, when you're going to select the axis and ellipse function, click on it, then just give the axis of the ellipse about which the ellipse is required. Mark one point, then the another, and then you have the ellipse with you. But in case if you want to use the center and the axis ellipse, you have to specify the center first and then the axis ellipse. Like, select the center and then move on to the axis. See, I selected the center first and now I'm moving on to the axis. The line is moving toward its end. So I clicked here and now I can have an ellipse over this axis and the center point. So it was just about ellipse. And if you know about spline, spline is just to make irregular curves in sketcher mode. Click on spline and now you can take as many points as you want to. It would create an irregular curve in the sketcher mode. This is the spline. So now let's move on to the fillet command. Fillet command has 4 sub functions in it. First one is circular. Circular fillet. To see how circular fillet works, let us draw a rectangle first. Click on rectangle, the method you want to draw. I select corner rectangle. Now first corner point, second corner point, and I have a rectangle with me. Now if I want to use fillet, select the circular fillet. Just notice how the fillet comes. Select the first edge, then move on to the another, and here you have a circular fillet. Just give a focus on this particular screen, this particular area. You can see this dotted line which represents the edge of the rectangle. So it has not trimmed this dotted lines. If you want to trim these dotted lines, you just have to do one thing. Click here, select circular trim, and then select first edge and the second one. Now you don't see any dotted lines over here. It would make the lines trend by itself. Now if you want to draw the elliptical fillet. Select the first edge and the another, it'll draw the elliptical fillet, but with the untrimmed edges. If you want to trim it, select elliptical trim, first edge, second edge, and you have the elliptical trim with the sides already trimmed. Same case is with chamfer. Chamfer is used to create a chamfer on a particular object. Let's make a rectangle again. Now, if I want to chamfer this particular edge, I would select chamfer. I would click on it, then select the first edge and second. Now I have a chamfer on this side. Now I can adjust the distance according to my needs if I want to. Like, I would move out of the chamfer command. Now I can select this distance. I can give it any value which I want to. So the chamfer would be like this. See how it works. If I want to give a chamfer of 1.2, it'll be here, and let us adjust it to 1.3, it'll come here. So you can have any value you want to. It is used for variable chamfers. So it's up to you what kind of chamfer you want to. It will give you variable sections, but if you want these edges to be trimmed, select chamfer trim. Select it, select first edge and second, and you have the chamfer with trimmed edges. So this is all we have in this module. Let's stay tuned for the next section. We'll study the rest of the commands, practice this at home, and you'll be perfect soon.